This is one of the strangest true stories ever recorded. A man disappeared without a trace. For 10 years. No evidence, no explanation, no trail. And just when everyone thought the mystery had died along with him, he came back. But what he said, or more importantly what he didn't say, made this case even more disturbing. Let's go back to 1997. Imagine a normal afternoon, a half-finished cup of coffee on the table, keys hanging by the door, the car parked in the driveway. He simply vanished. No ransom calls, no goodbye notes, no signs of a struggle. It was as if, for a split second, the laws of physics failed, and he was erased from existence. The agony of the search. His family didn't just look for him. They were consumed by the search. Private investigators, cross-country searches, morgues and shelters. They checked them all. Every time the phone rang at 3 a.m., his mother's heart stopped, praying for a voice that never came. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into years. And the silence became deafening. Eventually, the police did the only thing they could. They closed the file. He was legally declared dead. To the world, he was gone. Just a name in a cold case database. The impossible return. But 10 years later, on an ordinary Tuesday, the impossible happened. The doors of a small police station swung open. A man walked in with a calm that was almost insulting. He walked up to the front desk, looked the officer in the eye, and stated his name. It was him. The same face, the same voice, but something felt wrong. Something that made the officer's skin crawl. Despite being gone for a decade, he didn't have a single scar. He wasn't malnourished. He didn't look like someone who had been living on the streets or held captive. In fact, he looked as if only 10 minutes had passed for him. Not 10 years. The grand silence. The interrogation began immediately. Detectives were frantic for answers. Where were you? Who took you? How did you survive? But to every question, the response was the same. Absolute silence. He didn't ask for a lawyer. He didn't ask for food. He just sat there, staring into the void with a peace that was borderline inhuman. He refused to provide a single detail about his whereabouts. Not a city, not a name, not a reason. His bank accounts had been frozen for a decade. His digital footprint ended in 1997 and magically resumed 10 years later, with a massive, unexplained gap in between. The lingering mystery. Even after reuniting with his family, the mystery didn't resolve. It grew darker. How do you look into the eyes of someone you love and not ask where they've been for 10 years? They tried, but he never broke. To this day, no one knows what happened in that 10-year black hole. Was it an experiment? A perfect case of selective amnesia? Or are there places in this world where time simply doesn't flow the same way? Maybe. Some things are better left in the shadows. If you enjoy real stories that sound impossible, subscribe to Beyond Strange Stories. Because here, reality is often stranger than fiction.